Hello, my name is Mariana and this is a reading for Virgo. So Virgo, I've done this reading with my own deck of cards, so the cards you'll see are from this deck. Virgo, I have to apologize if I say Libra because, today is happening the full moon in Libra, and Libra is just, the next sign after yours. So if, I have this slip of the tongue, I apologize in advance, but Virgo, let's talk about your reading. I have to say that I'm inclined to see this message today as a very, well, it could be taken as a very cliche kind of new age, let's change the world kind of vibe. But it is very true. It is done one by one. And I feel like you, Virgo, it's like you are leading the change. You are the one that is acting as this sharer, I don't know if that's a word, sharer of this truth, of this new vision of a new world that can be built, upon new ways of relating, new ways of perceiving each other, new ways of just loving, really. It's like it's coming through as sharing the love. You are the sharer of the love. You are the one who is, touching hearts and minds one person by one person. It's like you are the one who is guiding, in a sense, people around you, in your family, in your work environment, in your community, that in your friend group, that is of such value to them. I have to say that it's like I'm sensing in you, Virgo, like this selflessness, and it's like such compassion, such love for another, that you know that everything that you're sharing without holding anything back, it's like it is really effective and very beautiful and very impactful. That's the word. It's very impactful because it's true. And the truth that you're channeling, that you are sharing, the love that you're sharing, Virgo, is actually changing your world. If not the entire world, your entire world, and the ones that live around you, the ones that you are touching, right? With this sharing your knowledge, sharing your truth, sharing your love. So it may sound cliche, this reading today, but cliches are cliches for a reason, right? Because they are simple. And to me, everything, well, it happens, with channeling. If we think of the wisdom of the universe, everything is very, very simple. The truth, I have to say, the truth is very simple. It's just that with our own human mind, with our human limitations, right? With the necessity that we have to forget, right? In order to just be amazed with the new discoveries that we find along the way of this lifetime, right? Or the lifetimes that we have as humans. It's like this ability is actually the forgetting of previous things, to me at least, feels like a blessing, because it means that we can, just be surprised by all the beautiful things that are out there, right? And that we are part of. And I feel like this is actually part of what you're sharing, Virgo. I feel like you are sharing the knowledge through compassion, through love, but also through beauty. It's like whatever you're holding within, and well, holding but giving, right? It's like you're giving back so much. It's like such a jewel, such a piece of beautiful wisdom that you're giving with no restraints, that you are actually changing the world. So we begin with this beautiful card, the Temperance. And straight away when this card came through, I saw your cup. This is your cup, Virgo, and this is another. So this is you sharing these drops of water. This is you not holding anything back from giving back to others, perhaps to other people that helped you, perhaps to your community, right? It's like you're giving without asking anything in return. It's like this is just very generous, very selfless, very compassionate, very loving act. It's like you are coming through as the sharer. Maybe I'll call this reading the sharer, but I don't know if that's a word, so maybe not. So straight away, this image of you sharing immediately reminded me actually of the video that appears when you enter my channel here on YouTube, which, you know, in fact was the very first video that I recorded, and it's called It's Time to Share. And that's what I heard here, it's time to share, which is so profound because it's like, it's, you know, almost like this nostalgia feeling to me, right? Because it's taking me back to the very first reading that I recorded and that I posted here on YouTube. And to me, this is the reason why I kept going, really, and that I keep going still. You know, because sometimes, you know, there are still self-doubt, right? And perhaps the self-doubt is coming from the people that you, Virgo, are helping. Because I'm seeing you very aware of how much you're giving. And this awareness is incredible because it's giving not only everything that you have inside, but it's also giving people that are in doubt this sense of security and safety and strength and grounding, right? So this is so beautiful because it's, you know, it's all of these memories coming back to me from that very first video. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's one that I recorded with no intention of posting, no intention. I just recorded, and these are actually my notebooks, and I really, really hold them really near and dear to my heart because they are, you know, these pages from those notebooks are witness to various moments in my life that I was in doubt. So they, in a sense, hold a lot of wisdom, but also a lot of struggle and a lot of emotions that I couldn't express. So perhaps this is what you're giving, right, Virgo? You're like this notebook for people who, and I'm getting emotional, it's like people that perhaps don't have the strength or cannot see a way out, right? Because we have the Two of Swords here, and this actually, it's coming through as a line of people that are waiting to have their cups filled by you. So this Two of Swords is coming through as people who are really at the rock bottom, are in a really dark place, really in doubt, are really needing help, right? And it's like the last opportunity that they have, or, you know, the last glimmer of light at the end of the tunnel that they are seeing is you. It's like the last bit of help that they're seeing is this perhaps counseling that you're providing, a spiritual guidance, just comfort and attention. And it's like they know that they're not going to be exploited by you. It's like quite the opposite. It's like they are going to have their cups filled by you with love and knowledge and wisdom, right? And so these two cards, oops, So, I apologize. So after the Two of Swords, we have the Ace of Pentacles and this Knight of Cups. So this Temperance is actually, it's like everything that is in here, is like being described by these three cards. So it's almost like this is the final goal, right? This is what is happening when these people that are lining up to meet you, this is what they are expecting, or this is what they are desiring, because they see that you hold something valuable in your heart. It's like this Ace of Pentacles is coming through not only something that is extremely valuable, right? It's like that last bit of hope, the last light at the end of the tunnel, right? It is something to hold on to. Perhaps you are their last thing to hold on before they fall, before they crash, before they give up, right? So they're saying something valuable, but also the contrast between the Pentacles and you, your essence, right? It's like this is the reason why you're giving this valuable thing, because you're not holding on to it. It's like you know that whatever you have inside, it's not, you cannot put a price on it, because it's so much more. And I'm getting emotional again. It's like, I apologize. Oh, being a Cancerian is like these lunar cycles, you know, my emotions go, oh God. You are wonderful, Virgo. You are. It's like you are completely sensitive. You are a giving soul. You are like whatever type of service you provide, if you volunteer, if you are active in your community, if you are the one in your family or in your work environment that provides, you know, just this shoulder for people to cry on, or just, you know, the ears for people to talk if they need to talk. It's like whatever you hold, you are not holding it for your own benefit. It's like this is nothing about you, it's all about them. It's like giving and giving and giving, but not to the point that you are going to lose yourself. That's the thing. It's like you're coming with a Knight of Cups that is, it's like you are self refilling in a sense. It's like your cup will never be empty. You have plenty to give. And it's almost like it doesn't matter how much you give, right? It's like the essence of what you give that is valuable for those who are seeking the truth. That is so gorgeous. These are the seekers of truth, especially because the way that is presenting with the last row, it's talking about how perhaps this starts with one or two people that know you, you know, in a very intimate kind of way, and they are seeking you because they know how spiritual you are, or how connected you are, or how just compassionate you are, right? And how you give without asking anything in return. So whatever you're giving, you know that you can do so, because you will see how much you can change not only your world but their world. And I just got chills, because it's like this is not for you, and you know it. It's like you know that the outcome of whatever help you're providing, whatever guidance you're giving, it's for those to come. It's not, perhaps it's not even for your generation. It's like you're not doing this for you to experience the benefit of a new world. It's like you're doing it for the next generations, which is, it's like this selflessness in you. It's like, so, you know, I just, you know, it's extremely beautiful, extremely beautiful. So let's see the last row of cards. We have the Seven of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the World, right? So this is where the new world comes, you know, to me, when I was talking about how you're doing so in order to multiply the love and, you know, and the pain. This feels pretty straightforward actually to me. It's like the only intention in you, and I'm not going to say in your mind, because coming as the Knight of Cups, your only intention is to multiply the love, right? Especially followed by the Seven of Cups. It's like whoever you touch with your wisdom, with your water, with your love, they are forever changed because they feel the authenticity in you. It's like they feel that whatever you gave them was so precious that if they were in doubt, if they were in a dark place, you helped to multiply the love. It's like the more people you touch, and this is what I'm seeing here also with the Three of Swords, right? We go from the 2 to a 3. So this is what I'm seeing. It's like, it's not the world of these people or your personal world that is changing, that is because the love is being multiplied and the pain is going away, because more and more people who perhaps were suffering, were not seeing a way out, they are seeking the truth, and they do so through you. It's like you are the, well, the sharer, the bringer of the truth through love, through wisdom, through compassion, through seeing that whatever you're doing is for the betterment of the new world. It's like for the creation of this new earth, right? So it can be very cliche, I have to say, but with these cards, it's like it's inevitable for me to sense how this is so clear. It's like it is really replacing, right, all the pain with the love. It's like by multiplying the love, more and more people who are suffering, who felt the pain, right? It's like they are going to, in order to find the truth, it's like they're going to find the truth through love. And this is changing the vibration from hurt into love, into compassion. And this is the, you know, the recipe for change in a sense, or, you know, how we change the world one by one, right? If each person, it doesn't matter if you're touching one person, two people, 3, 4, 5, right? I'm seeing like the more, it's like the more you do so without expecting to receive anything, right, back, it's like just giving, these people are going to be touched, and so they're going to send the word out in a sense. It's like word of mouth, right? Is that the saying? And more people who are in similar situations will seek your guidance, will seek your presence, will seek this, well, it's almost like this blessing from you, right? They want to feel blessed, and you have something extremely valuable that you're doing so without any interests, any personal interest. It's like you know that whatever you're doing is for the betterment of the world. So this is, I mean, I am going to leave it there because, you know, I think it's pretty straightforward. I feel like it is really clear, even though it can be so simple. But, you know, again, the simple things are true, right? Because there is no doubt. It's like you really don't have anything to second guess it. So, but anyway, Virgo, I am going to pull some more cards for you, and also I'm going to pull from the astrological rooms in the extended reading. So if you want to join me there, I'll be happy to see you. If not, I'll see you next time. Okay, bye, Virgo.